So you're thinking about moving to Tradition, Florida. Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 distinctive areas that are kind of the epicenter of Tradition, Florida. Now, right now, presently, I'm standing in front of the town hall. There's a big lawn out here. There's the fountains going in the background, water, so you can come down here and picnic with the kids. The second area I'm going to show you is kind of close to this downtown area. It's got the barber shop and the Publix and Panera and that kind of thing. And then the third area I'm going to show you is across the way, which has kind of the commercial area where there's TJ Maxx, Fresh Market, Longhorn Steakhouse, and those kind of things. So if you're interested in Tradition, Florida, stick around. We're going to show you all these distinctive areas and then some of the outlying communities that you can come to if you live in Tradition. Let's get into it. All right, real quick before we get into the video, my name is Haigh, and on this channel, Living in South Florida, we show you all kinds of areas like Tradition itself here where we are today, in the Treasure Coast in the Southeast Florida area. Now, I lead a trusted group of professionals that understand these areas through and through. So if you're considering moving to the Treasure Coast or the Southeast Florida area, please give us a shout, text us. We'd love to have a conversation with you about what's important to you in your property search in the Southeast Florida area. All right, so I'm standing here at one of the areas in the park area of Tradition, right? So we got the town hall over there, in front of one of these beautiful gazebos here, with the lake and the fountains in the background. There's all kinds of green space around here that you could bring the kids down. We see people walking with their dogs and strollers and so forth. You can even drive your golf carts around here as well. So this really gives you a sense of the downtown area of a small town America. Remember, this is a master plan community. So before this was even laid out, it was laid out, meaning they had, this is where the commercial space is going to be, this is where the downtown area is going to be, this is where these different communities are going to be. There are literally thousands of acres, and as I come in here, every time I come into Tradition, I feel like, oh my God, there's a new community over there, there's a new community over there. So this town is actually branching out. Think of it almost like New York, where it was actually planned out in a grid. This is planned out so it doesn't feel all discombobulated, and you do have this beautiful downtown area that feels like small town America where you actually have a park. All right, so I just showed you some of those park areas, a beautiful little gazebo, the lake, the fountains, and so forth. We're just working our way now into this downtown area where you got your barber shop and that kind of stuff. But I wanted to stop really briefly and let you know that there are different types of communities that are associated with Tradition. You have like Bedford Park, which was one of the first communities to come in here. It's just adjacent to this downtown. You literally could walk right over there. Then you have Heritage Oaks, single family home area. Parts of Bedford Park also have condominiums as a part of it. You have the Lakes at Tradition, which is an old DeVosta community. It was one of the first communities that came in here. Then you have some of the newer communities that came in, like Vitalia, which is a 55 and over community. Then there's a new 55 and over community called Del Webb, all right? A little bit to the north, there's Verano. Verano is actually part of Tradition, okay? And it abuts up to PGA Village. So you literally could get in your golf cart and drive up into PGA Village. Now, PGA Village is not technically part of Tradition, right? But it is just adjacent to it. So you feel like you get these 3 world-class golf courses, the driving range and the grill in there and so forth. So I just wanted to take a brief moment to let you know there's all kinds of communities in here, from townhome communities, condo communities, single family home communities, have estate homes, 0 lot line. And again, every time I come in here, it feels like there's a new community popping up. So you might be watching this video now, or you could be watching this video 2 or 3 years from now, and this community has totally grown out. What I wanted to show you is really what Tradition is about, this little downtown area, and then the commercial area. You're gonna have all these communities that continue to branch out and grow out of Tradition. So if you're interested in this area, if this little downtown area seems attractive to you, reach out and we can find the community, the price point, the square footage and everything, or the 55 and over community, or the golf or so forth that really is important to you, and we can hone in on that and help you out. Now, the way that Tradition was designed was that you could grab yourself a coffee and then go across to the travel agent or the barber shop. Right now, I'm standing in front of the Taco Dive. This place has some fantastic tacos. You got a Greek restaurant right behind it. You got Kilwin's across the street for your ice cream and fudge and all that kind of stuff like I showed you in the Stewart video. Also, there's an Edward Jones down here, so if you wanted to get your taxes done, there's a dentistry across the street. Publix is right here. Now, Publix, remember, is a really great grocery store. It's very much a chain, really fantastic. Now, there is a place, it's actually called Bravo, which is right down Gatlin here, Tradition Parkway, and you can get most amazing produce. You'd never know it was there. There's also cafeteria in there where you can get all kinds of fresh food made for you right there. So this is the downtown area where you can walk around. You just heard the dog barking in the background. You could grab a coffee, go to the travel agent and so forth. This is this little downtown area. Feels like a Smallville kind of thing. If you're from small town America like I am and you actually have a downtown, this is what this was kind of modeled after. So this is what the downtown area is all about. So I want you to think of tradition as having these layers of value. Think of the first layer of value as always community, family. You can go down, get on the lawn, drop down a blanket, and have a picnic with the fountains going or a gazebo and so forth. The next little layer of value into that is maybe you didn't bring ice cream with you, but you can walk over to Kilwin's, get your fudge and ice cream. Maybe you want to get the kids, have a haircut, go to the barber shop. You're thinking, gosh, we have that trip we wanted to go on to. You actually can go and talk to a travel agent rather than get on Expedia. Well, then you have Publix, which is right there, a major chain. A Publix is a grocery chain, which is fantastic. Then you have Trustco Bank and Wells Fargo that you can literally walk to and see a teller. Then right across the street, this next layer of value where you can get more bang for your buck, if you will, but let's just kind of dip our toe into that. That's Fresh Market in the background. Now, Fresh Market, think of it like Trader Joe's had a baby with Whole Foods. You walk in and you get the smells and the essence. They have fresh made soup, a salad bar and that kind of thing. They also have organic chicken, organic beef and that kind of thing. And then if you want to go up to big box stores, you got your Target, you got your TJ Maxx, you got your Ross Shoes, you have Petco and those kind of things. So think of all those layers of value. You could get straight value of the community, and then you get straight value of big box, and then you have the in-between. All right, so I wanted to show you that the layers of value continue. I'm over in the commercial area here. Now remember, this branches out. Right now, another layer of value is you do have the commercial restaurants like Longhorn, you have Olive Garden, you have PDO Chicken, you have Panda Express, and even you got McDonald's in here, you got your Wawa. So there's different places where you can eat that are commercial as well. So if you're doing your shopping at TJ Maxx, you can bounce over and grab that T-bone that you might want. Now I mentioned earlier that PGA Village and Verano are attached. This shows you right here, PGA and Verano are attached. So this is, picture it like that layer of value that we have Verano just on the north side of Tradition that is part of PGA Village and how they're attached. So you literally can drive your golf cart out here out of Verano, down into all of those layers of value that I showed you, and then go up into PGA Village and play around a golf as well. Now we drove by this and I just thought this was such a great representation of the layers of value that you find here in Tradition. Now if you're interested in Riverland, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you and talk to you about all the amenities and that exist here in Tradition and specifically in Riverland. There you have it. There's Tradition in a nutshell, all the different layers of value from the community to the downtown to the commercial. Now remember, there's more. There's all kinds of communities that are being built out. You might be watching this a year or 2 years from now. This community is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We'd love to talk to you about the layers of value that continue to be added to Tradition. And remember, we cover all kinds of areas outside. So if you're thinking about moving to South Florida and or the Tradition area, please reach out. We'd love to have a conversation with you.